So I got prophetic word a few years ago, and it was prophetic word from more than one person. And that was that God wants to use me as an intercessor and someone that will stand in prayer for someone else. And once I heard that, I was like, oh my, that wasn't the idea I had of how God wants to use me. Because my idea of an intercessor was that you are in your room alone and you are praying for hours for someone specific or something specific. And that's why it's so important not to assume. Because I assumed that was how God uses people to be intercessors. And there is people that is intercessors, and that's how God used them. But you know what is awesome? Yesterday, when I went to volunteer with one of the outreach projects we have, and that is going to a hospital in Somerset West, just go and pray for the moms and give them a gift bag, like a sorting bag with a few nappies and some clothes and all of that. The project is Mama Temba. And it wasn't the first time that the group of ladies that I was part of came to me and asked me whether I will pray for a mom that just lost her baby. And then also a mom yesterday that wants to put a child for up for adoption, or a baby. But she was not crying, she was sobbing. Now, we can't tell them what to do. We're not allowed to give them advice. The only thing we can do is we can pray with them or pray for them. If they allow us to, we always ask. And they asked me again yesterday to do it. It happened before because no one was up for it. And that one lady just felt that I must do it. And I prayed with both those moms, and it was quite emotional, but it was while I was praying, it wasn't my words. I was just the channel. Because while praying for the moms, I could see and feel that those moms found comfort, that was the words that they needed. And it wasn't my words. It was God's way to comfort them, God's way to give them wisdom. So while driving back home, I actually realized and remembered those prophetic words that I've got many years ago. I think I've got two confirmations of one prophetic word of intercessor. And what is great is that something I assumed to be boring or not fitting into my temperament, that it is actually a way God used me, and I love doing it. And I see the importance of prayer, because many times we want to really go in and change things, turn things around. But unfortunately, we can't always do it. So when you feel you're out of control, there's one type of control you always have and authority you always have, and that is the authority of prayer. And we underestimate the power of prayer. So whether you have the gift of an intercessor or a teacher or a prophet, the list goes on. So make sure that you know what's your gift or gifts and how and where God wants to use you, because He is going to use you. And what happened to me? He used me when I least expected it.